Good morning from Hamburg, Germany, and welcome to the middle of a parking garage. In this video, we are chasing photos both locally and the iconic internationally. All starts right now. Let's go. So our first location here is in a parking garage, and I apologize for the echo, but as you've seen, this is an amazing space that Josh actually found. Josh, welcome back to the channel, by the way.
Thank you very much.
If you guys don't remember Josh or you haven't seen him yet, he's been in a few videos now. He's a local photographer here in Hamburg. He's got an awesome Instagram channel, so go and check it out. And we've been sort of collaborating because he knows the city really well. And you've been here before.
Yes, but only like a few weeks back. Found it on Instagram, just strolled through Instagram, looked for kind of new places I haven't seen before, and stumbled upon it.
Yeah, it's a very good way to find I guess cool photogenic locations in your local area. One thing that's actually a good thing about Instagram, I guess, in a way.
Definitely.
But one of the reasons I wanted to talk about this parking garage is because locally, no matter where you are, where you live, there's probably a couple of really cool hidden gems that you can photograph if you haven't already, or if you're looking for new things. I mean, you've been living in Hamburg your entire life, and you told me just today that there's always
there's always something new to find.
Yeah, exactly. So Instagram's a great way to find places exactly like this. Man, this place is incredible. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of one of the latest Batman movies, the one with Bane and who was Batman? Christian Bale, I think, was Batman, when they're I guess he gets stuck in that cave and has to climb his way out. Let me know if you remember that, but that's what this place reminds me of. It's like a futuristic version of that, but very cool. And there's nobody here, of course, which is just amazing. It feels like we have this place all to ourselves, but yeah, pretty cool, eh? Alright, we've made it to the City Hall, the Rathaus here in downtown Hamburg, and this is the seat of the Senate and the Parliament of the Free and Hanseatic city of Hamburg. And this beautiful building was built between 1886 and 1897. So if you read the sign in the last shot, then you know that I've just memorized that real quick. But this is an incredible building, absolutely fantastic. There is so much detail to be captured in this one space that I could probably dedicate an entire vlog to just photographing this building. But the reason that I wanted to highlight it is because it is iconic. It is definitely a symbol of Hamburg, and one of the reasons that I got into photography in the first place was because of traveling. I was traveling the world. I had this insatiable curiosity for different cultures and different languages and different foods and people. Okay, today is day number 1 of Lost World Part 3. As a constant theme of these videos, it's super windy, and right now I'm in Venezuela. at the base of Roraima, which is right there. And I wanted to see it all, right? So as soon as I could, I just hit the road and started traveling. And one of the ways that I was able to capture that experience was through photography and video creation. And we're talking like 12 years ago in Central America, and just some really poor quality videos and photos. But I was, chasing those iconic images, and that is one of the things that I still love about travel to this day and photography, is going to places like the pyramids, Machu Picchu, Patagonia, and then taking it even further afield and going into more remote locations to do landscape photography, like Mongolia, like Greenland, which is coming up, Namibia, South Africa, all these like really, really incredibly remote, exciting photography adventures. And that's one of the big reasons that I partnered up with Brendan to help run the BBS adventures and those awesome photography experiences. So iconic is one of the reasons that I got into photography in the first place, and one of the reasons why I love it, but also doing more local style stuff where you're really searching out those unique perspectives on the place where you live can also be a great way to find awesome photos. So bit of a long-winded piece to camera here, but I think you know where I'm coming from, and we're lucky here in Hamburg to have a nice mix of both. Very cool to see some classic Canadian street food there in the streets of Hamburg. That is a poutineery, as it's known. There's a couple of good ones in Toronto, and the first two things on their menu there, the classic Quebecois poutine and the Montreal style poutine. So I'm gonna have to go back there and get some of that food. Have you had poutine before?
Never ever.
Never have you had poutine?
No, but I've never been to Canada. So.
But now there's a poutineery here, so we're gonna have to try it.
It's new, so I didn't have a chance yet.
Yeah, good. If you guys have any funny poutine stories, throw them in the comments below, because I'm sure you've probably got stuck into a nice, moist and savory poutine at least once in your life, and I want to hear about it. We made it to the Hauptbahnhof in Hamburg. This is the main train station, another actual iconic building. Looks really, really cool, but I don't think I'm gonna shoot it today. Just not really the right conditions. As you can see, it's a bit gray here, but this has been a good opportunity to talk a little bit about finding local locations in your own area and how to utilize Instagram, at least Josh does.
A lot.
Yeah, to do that, which is a really good resource, really. So I want to hear more from you in the comments below about how you go about finding unique and cool photo locations in your hometown. And photo locations are a weird one, because there can be cool spots that aren't photogenic.
That's true.
And then there can be really weird spots that are super photogenic, like the parking place we were at this morning.
You wouldn't expect it to be a nice photo spot, but
it looks awesome. Is. Yeah, so let me know how you find those places in your local area in the comments below. And then international shots and chasing iconic, for me, that's a huge inspiration for photography. We were just talking about it, and one of the reasons that I got into this again in the first place was because of that. For you, not so much, no?
Actually, I really came into photography when I was in Australia, so also pretty much because it were iconic places. So
like Uluru, did you go?
Yeah, Uluru,
Sydney Opera House.
Exactly.
Okay, so Josh is the same, and I want to know how you feel about chasing iconic photos as well. So that's it for us. As always, thanks to Josh for being in the video. Check out his Instagram link below, and we'll see you
on the next one.
I think I may have found paradise. Acai puro out of the middle couple. It was the worst days of your life. So I called you home. Your so-called father was on the phone. He wasn't easy to ignore. Something like this is what we travel for. But we're all happy because the streets, they're always there for us. It's getting darker, and I know this time was meant for us. So won't you please, please, please come back to me?
It's scary when you
Okay, we
wake
made
up
it to
in
Cherry
the
Club Florida,
same
Northeast
old
Brazil.
clubs. It's getting darker, and I know this time wasn't meant for us.